Cutting to music is powerful and painful. You listen, count the beats by ear, tap the spacebar to mark them, and you're always a frame off. And if the song changes, you start over. This tool does the counting for you. You get to the track, it finds the beats, the tempo, every beat, the first of each bar, and drops them as markers in DaVinci or exports them for any other program. From there, cutting on tempo is just following the markers. The tool is in the Utilities menu. Analyze music beats. A window opens. I pick the file, an MP3, a wave, whatever I have, and hit Analyze. In a couple of seconds, it analyzes the track, all in here, sending nothing online. Here's the result. The tempo, 120 BPM, and this strip, 1 tick for every beat it found. I can listen from here. The cursor runs across the ticks, and I can see whether they land on the right beats. Before I write anything into DaVinci, I check that the analysis is good. Now I give the beats a structure. Beats per bar. How many beats in a bar? 4 for a 4/4. Auto-detect measure start finds the first beat, the downbeat, on its own, and if it's off, I fix it with the phase offset. And here's the handy part. 1 row per position in the bar. I make the first beat red, the second blue, the third yellow, the fourth green, so in the timeline the downbeat stands out at a glance. And every row has a switch. If I want markers only on the first of each bar, I turn the other 3 off. Each row also tells me how many markers it'll place. If the track is in 3/4, I set 3, and the 4th row disappears. Sometimes the analysis grabs the wrong octave. It tells you 60 instead of 120 or double. It happens with tracks that have lots of closely spaced hits. No problem. I type the right BPM by hand and press retrack with this BPM. It recomputes the beats at that tempo, and the ticks land where I hear them. Always trust your ears. The strip with playback is there precisely to catch these cases before you write the markers. Analysis good? I write. At the bottom, there's send to. I pick DaVinci Resolve, Live, and as destination the timeline, starting from the playhead. I put the playhead where the track begins and send. Look at the timeline. The markers appear on the beats in the colors I chose, red on the downbeats, the others on the beats. Writing markers into DaVinci needs the Studio Edition with scripting, as in the marker series. There's also the option to put them on the audio clip instead of the ruler, and a checkbox to clear existing markers first. But careful, that wipes all the timeline's markers, not just ours. And if you don't edit in DaVinci, I change the destination, export marker file, a CSV. I choose my project's FPS, 25, 24, whatever, and save. It's all in there. The index, the seconds, the ready-made timecode, the type, the color, and the name of each beat. You import this file wherever you like, Premiere, Final Cut, Edius, and you get the same beat grid and timecode in your edit. The tool does the analysis. You carry the markers to wherever you work. To recap, a tool in the Utilities menu that finds a track's beats, the tempo, the beats, the first of each bar, and you check them by ear before writing. You fix the BPM if it grabs the wrong octave. You pick color and on-off for each position in the bar, and then you send them where you need, live markers in DaVinci Studio, or a timecode CSV for any other program. The beats are the grid. Next video, we actually use it. We cut from the media pool to the timeline on tempo.